I was just chatting to these guys about like how you kind of develop your game. And there's a way that you can do it through like one-for-one sparring. I'm not a massive fan of it because I find it a little bit static, but it can be a really useful tool to a certain thing. So with these guys, what we were talking about was when Steve's grabbing, he's grabbing this stuff out here, and then Paul's coming in and he's closing his 2-on-1 position. Okay, so now this is like the common counter that he's going to be encountering. This is the thing that Paul's trying to do. So you then, like, what's Steve's next move out of this? Like, one of the best ways to do is just reach over my head, wrap it up. Okay, well, now I'm in this position. So I've changed, so I need to think about the next likely thing. How am I going to get out of this? Well, we talked about this a little bit, like ducking under. That's my move. Now Steve's move. How's he going to get out of this position? Yeah, he's going to go underneath. Comes off my back. Do you guys understand? So you're just going, like, you're just taking the time to think about the likely possibilities. You know what I mean? The problem with it is it gets a little bit ridiculous. Like down the line, you get really introverted. So, like 2 or 3 things. If I hit that single leg position, I'm now going to be really off balancing. Like here, this is kind of somewhere in between the 2-on-1 position as well. If I go here, this is still like I'm not really in a takedown just yet. He goes to my neck, but now I'm worse on a takedown, right? If I go to here, like he's even worse. But you can still counter this. Like you can push against my head, 3 out, and kick 3 and reset. I mean, that's honestly that would happen in a fight. It would happen a lot quicker, but that's the natural stages. So you're learning to kind of, that's how you build up your game. And then what you do is you look at the grip, so we go here. For the 2-on-1 to work, I need to be able to get my body around to kind of the side, to the outside of his arm. So what all he does is he just like adjusts it over to here. Now I can't get around that side anymore. And he's continually thinking, I'm trying to come around, he's just stiff arming me away. This opens up something else. What does this open up? Single leg is one thing because of the space. Okay, the other thing is you can drop underneath this arm, you can go into like farmer's carry, you can go to like anything like that. You understand what I mean? Like by countering this movement, by going over to here and me following, it's giving him something else that he needs to learn and try and fit into his game. But that's why it's important that you, again, as we were saying, it's not, I go to here and suddenly the 2-on-1 happens. I don't abandon this grip because it's no longer useful. No, it's useful, it's still a great grip. I just figure out how to neutralize that 2-on-1. And then that's another building block in my game that I've developed. You know what I mean? That's another likely outcome to it. And that's experience. So you have to stick with things, even when they're going horribly wrong all the time. You keep sticking with them, you keep learning from them, you keep developing them. Until it's like, well, now I've experienced everything that he's going to do. And I've figured out counters for everything that he's going to do. That it doesn't matter anymore. My grip here is just strong. He goes to 2-on-1 position, I'm already trying to hit the button, do something else. Does that make sense, guys? So you have to kind of start talking a little bit about to your partner, like figuring out the common things, spending time just in positions. Like one of the first time I learned to smash down on the hips, I spent a year and a half developing that. Like smashing down the hips and then passing to the mat. Just every day I was getting swept, horrible things were happening. It was just time and time just being in that position, understanding how people move, like the common counters of things. That's how I developed it. And it was just persistence being in it. Like a coach can shortcut that for you. They can tell you where you're going wrong, what you need to be doing, which is the value of having a coach around. But again, it's just time and being in that position. You can learn it yourself as much as anything. Does that make sense? So you have to be persistent. You find the things that you want to do, the game plan that you like, the positions that you like, and you just spend time being them. You know, over and over and over again, until they're like second nature. You know every counter there is, and that's what happens. You know, make sense? Cool. So what I want you guys to do now is you're going to go starting off with your grip again. You're going to set up some sort of some other grip.